Well, it's been 1 week since the Obamacare exchange opened for business. So how is it going?
High demand and technical glitches overwhelmed the online healthcare system early in the day.
How many have signed up thus far?
Fully enrolled? I can't tell you because I don't know.
She didn't or couldn't answer that question.
Economists say there is absolutely no evidence that part-time work is going up. In fact, it's going down.
Fallout from a healthcare law that have forced a number of companies to make big adjustments.
In the future, you could see a situation where you would be forced to have more people part-time.
Individuals have tax credits coming their way, have financial help for the first time, and the market that we are now running is available for them.
The average family of four will actually see an increase in annual health care costs of more than $7,000 over the next 8 years.
Senator Lindsey Graham joins us.
Hey.
Nice to see you, sir.
Oh, this is awesome. Glad to have you at 7 o'clock.
We are so happy to be alive at 7 p.m. I can't even tell you, but
beautiful new studio, by the way.
It is fancy. Anyway, business.
Yes.
How is Obamacare doing?
Not very well, according to people who are trying to utilize it. You should get an intern, somebody in their 20s, and their project should be get online until you get signed up and see how long it would take them.
And
I think it would take them a long time. But the story is about the glitches in the system, but the real story should be about the system. The problem is that people are going to be laid off under 30 hours. More and more employers are going to choose to make their employees part-time because they don't have to comply with a mandate. And more companies are going to drop coverage and just put you in these exchanges because it'll be cheaper for the company to pay the fine. That's the real story. 3 things the president promised you. He promised you it would be no more costly than a cell phone bill, that it would be as easy as signing up for Amazon, and if you liked your health care that you had already, you wouldn't lose it. He's 0 for 3.
Well, you know, it's sort of interesting that HHS Secretary Sebelius
couldn't answer the basic question.
She went on the Daily Show, and I actually have a theory why she went on the Daily Show.
Thinking to be friendly?
Well, no, because I mean, Jon Stewart can grill you. It isn't so much that, but in order for this program to have a chance to succeed, they have to have young people pay into it because they don't have huge medical bills, but they have very little incentive to pay into it because it's cheaper to pay the penalty. I think they're trolling for young buyers.
Yeah, they're getting people. They want young people to sign up and pay into the system that are not currently paying into the healthcare system. The biggest loser in all this whole deal is going to be young people because it's going to dramatically increase their healthcare cost.
So what happens though? I mean, it's like I hear many people saying, I get all the email I get from viewers, and viewers tend to write when they're unhappy about something, but they're very unhappy they're telling me that the prices are going up. I'm not getting anyone writing to me saying, you know, this is terrific, but it just may be because of the nature of the writing and complaining.
That is funny you mentioned that. I haven't had one person call me to say, Senator Graham, you were wrong about Obamacare. Your criticism of the program was off base. As a matter of fact, all of us who opposed it from the very beginning predicted that the private sector would drop coverage because it's going to cost too much. They'd rather pay the fine than keep insurance at the company level. And a lot of people are going to go to part-time employment because it's just so much cheaper for the company. They got a bottom line to meet. I haven't had one person call me and say your criticisms were wrong and here's why.
Who's getting rich off this? Who's making money?
Oh, I don't know who's going to make money, but I know who's losing, and that's the workforce.
But somebody must be making money. I mean, it's like, you know, are the insurance companies making more money? Are the medical providers? I don't think they are.
Well,
but I
mean, a lot of
who's
maybe,
making it?
Well, I think employers who are offering health care to their employees will wind up saving money by dropping the coverage on their employees.
So they're the ones that are going to make.
Well, it's not the money they'll make, it's the money they would have lose by keeping you on in the system. It's going to be too costly for most employers to keep you covered on the plan you have at work today. And a lot of people are going to go to part-time employment because the company can't afford to keep you full-time. So you either lose your health care totally or you go to part-time unemployment. That's happening all over the country. How does this end? Democrats eventually are going to get tired of defending this. And before the 2014 election, if we don't screw it up as Republicans, Democrats are going to come to a guy like me or others and say, let's see if we can delay this thing and redo it.
Are Republicans screwing it up, as you say?
I think we're getting in the way of the story. You know, shutting down the government to defund Obamacare was a tactical choice. Didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I didn't think the president would sign a bill defunding Obamacare at the end of the day. The idea of letting this thing kind of collapse of its own weight and be ready to fix it in a bipartisan fashion is the best strategy. But it's not just about signing up for the program, it's how the program works. You might get people to sign up, but you're not going to change the dynamic of losing the health care you enjoy today or going to part-time employment. That won't be fixed by a computer.
Senator, nice to see you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.